My name is Eric Newman, and this is a presentation by Eric Newman on how to make the perfect pancake, which means that you, my audience, will know how to make the perfect pancake by the end of this presentation. Pancakes have a very long history. Or do we have a long history with pancakes? Our ancestors would grind up grains, cattails, gross stuff, add water, mix it together, cook it over an open flame, or on a hard rock. Maybe sometimes that rock was greased. But they always had pancakes. Here I have a griddle heating up with my pan here. And we're going to make some pancakes ourselves, okay? I already got the mix done because it needs to rest for 5 minutes. I don't have time. So let's proceed. Pancakes. Otzi the Iceman. Dead. Lived 5,300 years ago. He died in 3300 BC. He lived in northern Italy where he had his last meal, which consisted of goat, some plants, and ground einkorn wheat. Einkorn wheat isn't native to that region. That means that his community was agricultural and they grew this wheat to consume. He ground up this wheat and ate it like a pancake. So even Otzi had pancakes. You see, pancakes have a long history in the Americas. It's a breakfast staple. We all have pancakes for breakfast once a week, right? So they go by many names, including flapjacks, johnny cakes, hoe cakes, griddle cakes. What we call a pancake would have been called a griddle cake in Thomas Jefferson's day. Let's see, this is hot. We add some butter to it. Now, when the butter's dancing, oh, that's too hot. You want the butter to dance on that pan. And once the butter is dancing on that pan, then you can go ahead and you can add your batter. You always want to check your batter, see if it's hot enough on the thing. Just add a little dollop. It should sizzle immediately. If not, see, we'll give it some time because it's not sizzling yet. Okay, so Amelia Simmons published the first American cookbook called American Cookery in 1796. It included a couple recipes for what we call pancakes today. One of them was johnny cakes and Indian slapjack. Johnny cakes were sweeter. Indian slapjack had a lot more eggs in it. These pancakes were made with either buckwheat or cornmeal, and cornmeal was often called Indian meal in old America. Thomas Jefferson loved pancakes. He sent many recipes home from France to Monticello, where he lived. He wrote extensively about pancakes. So his French chef called them panqueques. They were more like crepes. So, the perfect pancake recipe. This is what we have here. We have stone ground whole grain flour. That's important because it gives you that fresh milled taste. You have 1 teaspoon double acting baking powder. That is the leavening agent, which gives it that fluffiness, that characteristic American pancake fluffiness. Then you have baking soda. Then you have more acid in the form of yogurt to make it even fluffier and lighter. Some tips. You don't want to overmix your batter. You want it to be lumpy. It'll work itself out, believe me. Don't try to work out the lumps. You gotta... Also, if you overbeat it, it forms more gluten strands, and then you have a tough pancake. You have to allow the batter to rest. It's just like a bread, how it rises. A pancake batter is going to do the same thing a little bit. And what we did earlier, we tested the heat of the pan with a small spoonful of batter and make sure it's good. This pancake is coming out wonderful. Anyway, any questions?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
How do you know what was inside Otzi's belly was a pancake and not just wheat?
Right, well, according to PBS, 1998 publication, their scientists opened up Otzi and they had a hard time finding his organs because of how much they had shrunk. But they found the matter within his intestines and they examined it. Any questions?
Were pancakes always consumed in the morning, or?
Oh, pancakes. Pancakes were not always consumed in the morning. According to National Geographic, pancakes are consumed all over the world for many different reasons and at different times of day. Yes.
What other types of pancakes are there around the world?
Oh wow. Well, there are many. In South Korea, for instance, they have a pancake that they use for hiking. It gives them, because they're mountain people, and they have green onions in it, and it's like a big tasty pancake.
What other toppings do they put on them around the world?
Oh, you can put anything on them. A lot of pancakes in India, for instance, are topped with cottage cheese, because that's how they like them. Pancakes lend themselves to both savory and sweet flavors. Yes.
How do you make pancakes fluffier?
You make pancakes fluffier by incorporating leavening agents, such as baking powder or baking soda. That's it for the question. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you so much. This has been